One voice, future. From the cities to the villages.
Hi, my name is Benjamin Fraser, chairperson of the Commonwealth Youth Association. I've had the distinct honor of working with Francis Azubuike since 2022 when we assumed office together as the CSA Executive Committee. I can attest to his professionalism, his work ethic, his consistency, and his love for the work of education and advancing the agenda of access to education. As I watched him chair the largest subcommittee within the CSA, that's the Africa Regional Committee, I have full confidence in Francis's candidacy.
Hi everyone, my name is Sabrine. I'm a student leader from Australia and a former steering committee member of the Global Student Forum. I endorse Francis for president of the CSA. He's got the experience, the passion and the vision to lead the CSA successfully into the future.
Hello there, I am Godwin Alamisa from Nigeria, currently serving as the CSA Regional Assistant for Africa of Students in the Bodies. I proudly endorse Francis Azubuike for President of the Commonwealth Students Association. As Africa Regional Representative, he led various initiatives within the CSA, including championing education mission and advocating for the creation of a dedicated office for the special interest group. I am confident that he will even more when elected as president.
This is our time, our voices loud.
Fellow student leaders, distinguished delegates, and friends across our beloved Commonwealth countries. I stand before you today, not just as a candidate, but as a servant leader, a listener, a doer, and above all, a believer in the power of students to transform the world. For over 2 years, I have had the honor of serving as your Africa Regional Representative. I have sat at the table where policies were made and I have walked the corridors of advocacy with many of you, carrying the voices of students from all corners of the Commonwealth. Together, we have made progress, but our mission is far from complete. Today, I seek your mandate to lead the Commonwealth Students Association as president, not for prestige, but for purpose, not for a title, but for transformation. I am running to empower students and transform the Commonwealth, one voice, one cause, and one future at a time. My vision is bold, but clear, to build a more inclusive, accessible, and innovative Commonwealth education space where every student has a voice, a chance, and a future. Let me share how we will get there. My administration will focus on 3 core pillars: access, inclusivity, and innovation. Too many students in the Commonwealth still learn under the shadow of insecurity, poverty, and crisis. In places like Papua New Guinea, Mozambique, Pakistan, and Cameroon, natural disasters and conflicts have disrupted education. In Nigeria, schools are under attack. In Malawi, the Gambia, and Sierra Leone, chronic underfunding keeps children out of classrooms. We must act. Under my leadership, we will establish a CSA Emergency Education Fund, a lifeline for students in crisis. This fund will provide school kits, portable classrooms, scholarships, and direct support to national student organizations. We will also roll out the CSA Safe School Infrastructure projects, renovating unsafe schools and equipping them with fencing, lighting, and sanitation, because every student deserves a safe place to learn. We will do this in collaboration with national student organizations and in consultation with their respective ministries of education.
We are the voice of millions. We are the change we seek.
Our Commonwealth stands for diversity, yet millions are still excluded. Girls forced out of school, students with disabilities left behind, minorities silenced. In Lesotho, cultural practices keep boys out of school. In Pakistan and Uganda, girls and differently abled students face systematic neglect. In Malawi and Sierra Leone, opportunities for students exchange are out of reach. We must be intentional about inclusion. We will launch the CSA Summer School, uniting 100 students annually from across the Commonwealth for academic and cultural exchange. Priority will go to the underrepresented because equity begins with opportunity. We will implement the CSA Accessibility Initiative and Inclusive Schools campaign, partnering with universities and NGOs to install ramps, braille signage, and inclusive toilets. We will train student ambassadors in gender equity and disability awareness. And we will introduce the CSA Girls and Inclusive Leadership Program, linking marginalized students with mentors, leadership workshops, and national visibility. No voice should be unheard and no students left behind.
Give our best for access, for equity, for dignity too. We're building a world where all
Distinguished delegates, the world is changing. AI, climate change, and digital technology are shaping our future. But are we preparing our students for it? In India and the Solomon Islands, students lack access to digital tools. In Fiji, climate education is virtually non-existent, despite rising sea levels threatening entire communities. We must equip our generation with future-proof skills. We will launch the CSA Digital Academy, offering free and low-cost training in AI, IT, sustainability, and leadership. We will partner with the Commonwealth of Learning and other institutions to close the digital divide. We will host an annual CSA EdTech Challenge, rewarding students who create innovative learning tools. And we will roll out the CSA Climate Smart School Challenge, encouraging green innovation and climate action in schools. Every year, we will also launch a CSA SDG project, aligning with a global sustainable development goal to promote sustainability and student-led solutions. Distinguished delegates, beyond our big three pillars, we will build systems to sustain our progress. A CSA alumni network to connect past leaders and volunteers. A CSA capacity development program training student leaders in governance, strategy, and communication. A CSA mental health support initiative offering peer mentoring and resources in partnership with the Commonwealth Youth Health Network. And a CSA Leadership Awards platform to celebrate individuals and institutions championing access, inclusion, and innovation in education. Esteemed delegates, my message is simple. The CSA has come far, but we can go further. We must be louder, bolder, and more united. The future of the Commonwealth is in the hands of its students, and we must be ready. With your trust and your vote, I will lead with clarity, courage, and compassion. Let's shape a future where every student, regardless of background, has access to education, opportunity, and impact. Let's do this together. I thank you all.
Hello everyone, my name is Abalansa Engineer from Ghana and I proudly endorse Francis Azubuike as President of the Commonwealth Student Association. Francis is a very hard-working student leader and also passionate about student
rise with every heartbeat, with purpose as our guide. From
Hello everyone, my name is Akash Kaif, a student leader from Bangladesh. I endorse Francis Azubuike as the next President of Commonwealth Student Association. Francis has shown great resilience and solidarity within our Commonwealth educational landscape, even in the face of uncertainty while serving as the African regional representative. As a president, he will advocate for more opportunities, deliver better dividends for the average Commonwealth student.
one future, we stand hand in hand.
Hi everyone, my name is Fiona Gaima, the first female president, National Union of Sierra Leone Students. On behalf of all Sierra Leonean students, we endorse Francis Azubuike as president of the Commonwealth Students Association. Francis has over the years demonstrated what it means to lead with empathy, to lead by example, and has a great sense of purpose. These are qualities that have characterized his time as the CSA Africa Regional Representative, and we have no doubt that he will do more for students of the Commonwealth when elected as president. Thank you very much.
Across the Commonwealth we call.
Hello people, my name is James Kalawa, the chairperson of the Malawi National Students Union. We proudly call it Manaso. On behalf of all Malawian students, I endorse Francis Azubuike as the president of the CSA. Francis represents a unique force necessary to unify national students organizations across the Commonwealth, and brings with him more than a decade of experience in leadership. A vote for Francis is for a responsive and a working education system across our Commonwealth. So vote for Francis. Thank you so much.
Viva CSA!
Viva